to die any second now, who wanna come with me? Got some bloodthirsty cutthroats running with me. Beast on patrol, trying to lock a nigga up again, but I ain't going back. They ain't knowing what they up against. At the end of my rope, I'm living on the edge. Send some niggas to heaven that didn't know the ledge. It's all about the paper, son, I'm tired of pinching pennies. Guzzling that Remy and that Henny, clutching simmies. Gun smoke in the air, shells on the battleground. Slugs hit him in the chest, he fell, now he out of bounds. That's how it goes down, any given fucking day. In Bucktown, nigga, you know we don't fucking play. Mine stayed gone, I lost it a long time ago. Nigga try to hustle on my block, I let the llama go. Living on death row, I feel I'm about to fry for the tripe shit I did in my life, nigga, ready to die. On a mission now to wrestle with the Reaper. Hot Saturday night, I'm special with the sweeper. Cash in my eyesight is mine for the taking. Got some workers pumping on the grind, now I'm caking. Stick up kids scheming, plotting on my downfall. Ready, knock it out the park, steady hitting ground ball. Jokes never gave a fuck, nowadays I care less. Never scared in the hood, guess a nigga fear less. Ever since I was a kid, so rebellious. Heart of a champion, stepping over failures. Lost many soldiers in this war for survival. Where I'm going probably end up dead on arrival. But I ain't tripping, I'll be praying for the day it come. Eating bullets when they spray it out the Tommy gun drum. So tell my mama don't cry, your sick, mentally twisted son was ready to die.
To die. Busty troops, nothing to play with. It's dead already. I said sucker MCs, wanna die. Yeah, I'm ready. To die. Busty troops, nothing to play with. It's dead already.
This is the Pillbox Battle League Weekly Podcast. I am Brock Lesnar. Thank you for joining the show. We are just a week away from our next PBX main event, Uterus Pawn, happening this Friday, June 8th. We have 3 stellar battles to get into. Philly versus Barcotic, Arrow versus Orc, and King versus Amen. So make sure to check it out. Don't miss out on the action. It all starts this Friday at 7 p.m. with our pre-battle commentary. At 8 p.m. battles will drop, and at 9 p.m. is our post-battle analysis. Our next upcoming PBX main event will be going down on Friday, June 29th, and that will be Finish Him. Sign-ups are ongoing. Once again, don't miss out. This will be our second PBX main event of the month of June. I think that's the first time we've had 2 in 1 month. So things are definitely looking up for the league. I would like to take a moment to express my appreciation to the battlers who have consistently appeared month after month for the league. I thank you for your participation. I hope that you have enjoyed the time you've spent with the league. I believe we are different from others. We are unique, not only with our presentation, but our treatment of our battlers. Other leagues are dependent on dick riders, nut huggers, and sycophants to decide the outcomes of their battles. With us, we rely on a panel of judges. I feel that it is very important to do so because that way we can award the winners of battles based on their merits and not based on outside interference. Way too often have I witnessed battles turn out differently because of dick riders, nut huggers, and sycophants. There are people that should not win battles because their material is subpar, yet somehow they are still able to win. And this happens in many other leagues, and it won't happen here at Pillbox because here at Pillbox, our judges are unbiased and objective. the only people that you have to impress as a battler are our judges. You don't have to worry about the interference of dick riders, nut huggers, or sycophants. You don't have to sweat bogus feedback ruining your chances of winning. We like to think that our league specifically caters to those who work hard and put effort into their battles. So when you see a battle, you know that the quality of that battle here in the league is above par, because they aren't trying to impress people that they can't typically reach out to anyways, because they don't stand on friendly terms or have a working relationship. They're trying to impress 3 judges who are anonymous. They don't know who they are, so they have to construct their verses in a manner that will hopefully reach out to them and get their favor. See, the problem I have with so many different text battle leagues is that it's really quite unfair how some guys get treated. They don't have the name value. Their name doesn't bring as much respect as others. There are vets that have been doing this for years who have fallen off, noticeably slipped on how well their verses are produced. And it's way too obvious, but however, they still win battles. And that disappoints me, because these guys that are losing to these people are becoming discouraged. I mean, they shouldn't be, because I've read some battles where the loser should have been the winner and the winner should have been the loser. That doesn't happen at Pillbox. So I hope everybody will sign up, get involved, and join the league.
Yeah, that horror shit. Alter Productions. It's that fucking grimy B-E-K-A-Y. I'm back, hard flick entertainment. Hey yo, I'm a yuck mouth. Slimy grimes, what I mutter. Chop my head off in the street, cause my mind's in the gutter. Y'all straight clown cats, say you stay round gats. You wanna lay down tracks? What I spray drown rats. Slam flowing, got men frozen, my pen glowing. Your dead poem has no interest, like bitches when their legs closing. Hitting it heavy, Henny sipping it steady. BK stay up in your nightmares, I kick it with Freddy. Yo, your mission is petty, when you clip pull it. I got the power to snort gunpowder and spit bullets. Keep my bitches cold in an icebox and starve them. My judgment's absurd, like the type of cops in Harlem. Truth be, you about as hard as your mother. Pull your card like Discover, then scar you with butter. Knives down your throat, when I write ground your quote. You might frown and choke when I light pounds of dope. Hit herbs with the mind, 6 verbs at a time. Panic is manic, acrobatic, flip words in the mind. While you alone in the tropics, I'm boning your blonde shit. Room in a mosh pit, corroding your mom's tits. It's BK, the lyrical horror flick. We the ones finish this shit, and you barely started it. Hip-hop pimps, I smash on over your girls. Big up the altar and my fam all over the world. I look up to me, never had an idol. I just prayed to God and I don't even own the Bible. Got the record done, but I can't afford the vinyl. Who the champion? Yo, we about to take the title. Straight grimy and filthy, I need a long brush and something to disinfect my mouth from all the nasty hoes my tongue touch. Surrounded by kids who live life for coke trips. I spit shit that's so fat, make my mouth look like a blowfish. Regardless who's the hardest, kids burn them like arsonists. I'm your voice, yours is backstage but Carson's is. Horror flick cats pack toolies, snatch diamonds and tax rubies. Burn you like crap movies, slap cuties on fat booties, being by the cases. I stay ripping this up like chicks giving head with braces. If I could rewind a birth, use my time on earth instead of slapping thighs on skirts. Puffing dimes to dirt and I ain't smirk. Living out the tree spot, give 3 cops speed knots, backhands and knee drops. Dark in this land of shade, you bland and paid when you stay what BK's cooking. I look up to me, never had an idol. I just prayed to God and I don't even own the Bible. Got the record done, but I can't afford the vinyl. Who the champions? Yo, we about to take this title. I look up to me, never had an idol. I just prayed to God and I don't even own the Bible. Got the record done, but I can't afford the vinyl. Who the champions? Yo, we about to take the title. BEKAY, Alter Productions, Alter Unit. Big up S-Dub, Mike Hands. Go.
We are back. I am Broke Lesnar. What I'd like to do right now is offer you all some life advice. I'm aware that we have several listeners who are young into their parenthood, who have children and are concerned about their future and their welfare. I am in my mid-40s. I have had the pleasure of being a father and husband for the last 3 decades, so I have a plethora of knowledge and insight to offer when it comes to personal matters such as family life. The topic today will be babysitters. What qualities do you need to look for when hiring a babysitter? So let's get started. When you are selecting a babysitter for your child, you have to understand that you are entrusting your child into another person's hands. You have to be willing to trust somebody that you are unfamiliar with, but there's a way to get around that. When you select your babysitter, you want to be comfortable with that person, and therefore it's impetus upon you to carefully research the background of your babysitter. Maybe sit down and have a few conversations prior to hiring them. This is for your benefit so that you get to know the person a little bit more. Your babysitter should be a female between the ages of 18 and 21 as to avoid any statutory rape charges. Your babysitter should be gorgeous with a beautiful body and nice tits. You want her to have the utmost cleanliness, to be attractive, and you don't want her to have any sexually transmitted diseases. This could be detrimental to your family and your marriage. So please refrain from hiring any dirty bitches. When you are choosing a babysitter, one of the most important factors you have to consider is your babysitter infertile? And the reason I say that is I've had several pregnancy scares in regards to babysitters throughout the years, and I can tell you I was fortunate enough to avoid all of them, with the few exceptions of having to secure an abortion here or there. So just keep an open mind and be prepared to protect yourself. Make sure that you are purchasing condoms or your babysitter is on some sort of birth control. You want an intelligent babysitter that is college educated, nothing less, because if you were to hold out and get stuck with an impoverished, unintelligent, ugly looking babysitter, your family just won't be the same. Your child will feel neglected. You don't want to put that kind of pressure on your child because it will just make matters worse. Choosing a babysitter is a huge decision that you have to make. You have to be able to separate truth from fiction. If your babysitter is a lying cunt, then you have no other choice but to dispose of her. Which brings us to the next quality to look for in a babysitter. Is your babysitter disposable? I have had several babysitters, as I have said in the past, and I've had to disappear a few of them. Is your babysitter from a predominantly rich background? Is her family well off? You need to know these things, because if so, when the time comes for you to disappear your babysitter, you do not want to leave anybody asking questions or have witnesses to any crimes you might be willing to commit. Okay, that's it for the segment, and the show is at an end. Enjoy the next video, and I'll see you at Uterus Pawn.
Digital deja vu.
Thinking about my nigga P and shit. We always talking shit on me on my rap shit. I used to be like, yo, I got raps for this. The helter skelter shit, I got raps for my shit. He be like, nigga, just rap, nigga. This motherfucker rap, nigga. You think too much, nigga, just rap. So, you know what I'm saying? So this for my nigga right here. I'ma show you this is what I do when I just rap. I'ma just rap. Let's go. Y'all ready? Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. For that do, re, amigo, fa, so don't lie, Tito. Santana looking at long clips, banana rammer. It's gonna be a crew. Summer better how you slammer. A flammer. Panhandlers got hammers. Imagine the niggas with bandanas. It's out of hand for some, but for me it's straight cheesecake. You be safe with me and BK. Stay for 3 weeks straight. I'm Don Rocco from the Sackman block hole. Bucktown. They do kung fu more like gun fu. Kung Pao. Throw caps at your reptiles. Kung Lao. No boxing the dawn sundown from one round. Do what you do, say what you heard's gon' say. Gon' hate, I keeps to the 1,000 like 1/3 Andre. Last year I took my biggest loss, this year the earth gon' pay. The streets want blood and we serving the plates, performing transfusions. You and your man's losing. The Cancun, I'm have them do a dance, shoot to the spring break. You get bamboozled, you get washed hair, shampoo and bamboo. I'm wrapped up, clap through the dream shake. I blam Houston, rockets, bang zoom to the moon or to your tomb. Shun vacate, National Lampoon, you're a peon. Beyond that, you're a damn fool. Translucent as plans to jam who? No. That's a no, don't go. Save yourself some time, tag your own toe. Back out your own chrome, blow off your own nose. Go for it, use the fofo. Fucking bozo. Nigga, kill yourself. You should drink a motherfucking bottle of Lysol with your bitch. You know what you should do? I want you to take a deep breath and hold it.